or Bollard or Raphael going to go and fix the anarchy? The night.
Rich
You know what?
just charged off down the street.
Night where
Bollard grabs his bat cape from the coat rack and
away.
Well, Raphael moves agilely, slides over the table and into one of the chairs, grabbing his glass of wine as he does so.
well, hands Sebastian one and goes slowly twirling his. Says, they drink some. It seems that our troubles with Saint Lorraine are done for good.
We dethroned him, to be precise.
Some people did hear him screaming, apparently.
Says I'm not sure what happened. The Empress sent her hound to take him.
Hounds? I've never heard of such hounds.
Big
What do you know?
metallic war beasts, I can tell you. Quite shaken, really. So, I have myself taken up the mantle of mayor of the district.
Big responsibility, don't you think?
Yes, quite. It's good to talk to you about it tomorrow. I'd want your support. I'll need it.
You're gonna need a lot of support if you're gonna get this district back together.
But yes, luckily we already began that work with the well-trained and loyal guards out of the prison and into their positions again. Should help the guard.
I'll get you a pint.
With the Northside Alliance, everything else should really work together. All we need is then to inspect the cultists' activity.
Well, I have good news and bad news on them.
Oh.
Good news, it seems the area they control has got smaller. They seem to have fallen back slightly.
Very well. And
the bad news is they did try an assault earlier, and did some rather serious damage to the refugee camp.
Refugee camp.
What?
Raphael sort of stands up a bit. What?
Why would they attack a refugee camp?
They attacked it and grabbed people, lots of them apparently.
Alright, out of character, I am reckoning that they are either doing sacrifices now, because they're grabbing people, or they want our attention.
But
either really.
why are the
Or both.
loyalists doing that?
Not the loyalists, the
cultists.
Oh, the cult. I was like, what?
Yeah. The
That'd be
cultists.
counterproductive for the loyalists.
Well, friends as well. At least we have the guard now, and some way to use it, I suppose. Mr. Raphael, I think we should go in first, though. Inspect the situation ourselves.
Raphael nods. Yes, these cultists must be taken care of. They have shown their colors quite clearly, I should think.
Possible these people must be saved.
Indeed so. We cannot let evil cults run rampant through a district that we ostensibly are here to protect.
Hopefully, he says, the training of the refugees did something, surely.
It slowed them down and caused more casualties than they probably expected, but they still managed to get away with at least a dozen people.
How has this cult grown so powerful in such a short time? Or are they just acting now? How long have they been active here? To mount a broad daylight assault like this?
Out of character, Madame Scarlet told Riff that they've been around. Last time she saw them was like 60 years ago.
Oh, wow.
And they were there before then, so that was just the last time she saw them.
The Abberant cults, then? Laurel doesn't really know. He says, I don't know.
What is these Abberant cults? What do we know about them? Looking out to Zoe.
Riff will be coming back after talking to Madame Scarlet. But she's walking back, she's not like charging back.
What role is that?
Religion.
Religion? Do I even have that?
You should.
Oh yeah, that's right. I'm pretty good at it. Religion.
You're an oracle.
Fucking oracle. I'd hope so.
Well, I'm not religious.
Your power is still technically from the gods, just
No, it's
all
from
of
me.
them.
It's from me.
Fine.
It's all my doing.
I am a god.
Yeah, I would
Oh.
explain a few things, I suppose.
I wonder how the prince. Well,
24.
24. Well, to be precise, you would know there'd be 4 Abaddon cults.
Right.
One for each of the horsemen. And each one has its own particular thing, but the general rule is to create the agenda for the horse. Create the agenda that matches the horseman's interests, often doing sacrifices in those ways. So there is one of famine, war, disease, and then there is one just to flat out death.
Which one was it? Death that we ran apart or ran into? The one on the wall.
Let's hope it's starvation. Then I'll have some time.
Well, because when
I'd probably be deaf.
when Rith and Zoe try to sense it, you said something about you only feel death or you only feel like utter darkness, something like that,
yeah,
right?
we heard.
Let's see, I wrote it down.
Yeah, I have it written down somewhere.
See.
Like galloping horses.
She felt sickened, so.
Could be pestilence, but that might just be your.
And there was a dripping of yellow slime from ravens. So, yeah, and screams.
Conjugal blood. Screams. Yeah. Could be
Like
any
yellow slime, not blood.
Yellow?
Yellow slime.
Like pus? Yeah, that sounds like pestilence.
Ravens were dripping with yellow slimes.
Is that Sharon?
Yeah.
Well, for disease, it would. I don't. Let's double check. Well, no. If you want the one of disease, that is Apollyon,
Apollyon.
the ram-headed horseman.
Well, in any case, these death. Yes, that's what's going on. Like Halthus is here with like a group of.
Tears of Aklis, just
Yeah,
that would mess us up pretty
that would
freaking
mess
bad.
us up.
So
Yeah.
boned.
The
We have money for boat, let's leave.
we're out of here.
Abandon the Empire.
Gotta go to live on an island, like in all zombie apocalypse movies. Well, Raphael will then say, we cannot let this stand. These death cultists seemingly cannot be reasoned with. They have shown their intentions quite clearly, I should think. Destroying them would make, would make the world all the better.
I guess it's time we do something about it.
Well, we should likely wait until tomorrow at least. First we need to take care of the immediate problem, which is these guards, and stabilize make the announcement and such.
Yes.
Tonight, he looks to says look to anyone really. He says we should make sure that people get the announcement that tomorrow there's going to be an announcement.
If the announcement tomorrow is going to go the same way as the one did when Lorraine was in command, then it's going to be heard all over the district, yes?
Well, yes, I suppose that's true.
I don't think Riff is that fast, though.
It's not that far. It's only down to Milbeck and back.
Brit can book it.
I can run.
Not hit the bird.
The speed of an eagle.
Yes. Power of panther. Grace of a
Grace
seal.
of cat. Oh, seal. All right.
Fortitude
just
of the
rest one
walrus. Yes, I
Oh,
think.
no, our power thing is yellow. Oh, that's great.
You want to rest one night? Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
Let's take a rest.
it is the 23rd of Desnus. We'll probably return to the main map list, because you're probably not in the throne room right now.
Look at
It's
remake
not
his,
a throne room.
Council room. Um, Lorral can be at his house.
While while Lowell prepares for the announcement, Raphael will go and basically talk to the loyalists.
Ah, I see. One moment. Well, the loyalists seem to also be in a rather big state right now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone's turned against. Oh shit.
But do I have a copy of your token here? How much HP are you supposed to have?
I can copy my token.
Oh, that would work then. I have no idea if I have the right version of the loyalist map.
Am I going into battle? Is that what we need the right version?
Kill him.
Exactly.
Well, I don't know what you do. If you want to stab the loyalist through the chest.
Apollyon.
Yes, it's time for Apollyon. Just murder.
True Empress.
The Empress of Death and Pestilence.
All shall die, plague, black butterfly grease.
Exactly. All glory to the beautiful pus.
Is there only one exit in this place? Oh, there's two.
Only one I know of.
I can
There's
see
the
two.
secret one over there, yeah. Raphael steps in, looks around, smiles, friendly. Is Lady Bronzebane present?
Yes, I believe she's in the office right now.
Then I would like to talk to her.
He gestures to the door.
Raphael walks through. Talks to some of the, exchanges some greetings with people he's probably seen before coming through here.
They seem to be out here right now, and people seem to be starting to gather.
Raphael also moves up a bit, looks at Bronzebane. Oh,
Interesting timing, Raphael.
Yes. As he looks around, you seem to be preparing for something.
Well, it seems something has changed, and a weakness has appeared in their defenses.
Yes. Well, I am here to talk to you about said defenses.
Would you like it out in the open, or would you like it in private?
In private.
Please follow then. She snaps her fingers, and this guard walks out.
Raphael motions to Sister Alina to follow.
Closes the door.
Now, my dear friends, we are in a somewhat of a pickle, you see, because extreme circumstances and daring plans were enacted last night. So daring and bold, in fact, that I was sure they would kill us all. But they didn't, and as usual, when you play the dice, Lady Fortune smiles upon you, and she smiled upon Raphael quite a bit last night. Suffice to say, we assaulted the Lord Mayor in his private chambers.
He's dead?
His whereabouts are unknown. Last we saw him, he was dragged away into the night, screaming. By some sort of metallic beast.
So who's in control now? What is going on?
Well, that is the thing. Me and my friends have assumed control.
I see.
Indeed. It places us in the unfortunate position of, since we are in control, we cannot really give up said control to anyone else. It has sort of fallen to us, he smiles. However, I am here to speak for my friends and, by extension, the new leaders of the district, when I say that we are indeed quite grateful for all the help you have provided so far, Bronzebane. And even though we have seemingly allied with the Empress in your eyes, let me assure you that we have actually not. Our concern is the district itself and the people. The loyalist faction and their grudge against the current Emperor is honestly of little concern to us. Therefore, I am here as an ambassador for the law and rulership of this district now, and I say to you that we want to extend, so to speak, our hospitality. You can remain in the district, you can still operate out of it, but we request you not to operate against us, moving against our power or something similar inside the district. We will leave you alone, and you will leave us alone. If you want trade or friendly exchange of services or information or some such, that does not directly oppose the Empress for our part, then I am sure we can come to some sort of an agreement. We do not want to reignite the street war that we moved in to prevent.
So if we were to take acts against the Empress, how would you react?
Take such acts outside the district, then it is not within our jurisdiction, and we do not need to act.
I see. I would still like a meeting with the full group that are in control. But it's good to hear this. A more pleasant set of leadership. She gives a half smile.
Raphael nods. That gladdens my heart greatly, Lady Bronzebane. If it is your request, then yes, I can set up a meeting for you with the whole leadership of, I suppose the council. He shrugs. I am not sure. We haven't really decided the form of government as of yet.
As it stands, I believe she gestures to Sister Alina as well. I believe we can aid in some of the administrative business, even if you do not want us in control of anything that could give us political power.
It would be rather impossible for us.
Administratively, we offer our services, of course.
He nods. We will take this into consideration, yes. You have shown yourself to be quite capable in the past, and I do hope that we can keep the amicable relations we have had so far. As I said, your opposing to the Empress does pose a bit of a problem for us. We cannot really be seen acting together officially.
Well, outside the district there is no information of me.
Indeed.
Sure, I know of that.
And we have no interest in anything happening outside the district, strictly speaking. If something were to, well, I don't know, if a noble was to be kidnapped outside or something, well, that is outside of our jurisdiction and the problem for the Southside Lord.
We have no interest in most of the petty nobles. We're not blind murderers.
Mm-hmm. Seems to think back to the episode in the park and sort of grimace a bit. That was quite the barb, Bronzebane. He nods slightly.
She looks curious at you.
No, nothing at all. Smiles.
Please speak your mind. Has something shifted your thoughts of us?
No, not yet. I still think of you as I have thought before and expressed.
I see. But as it stands, if you do not plan to stand aside the Empress if a day ever comes, we have no reason to even think about acting against you.
Well, nonce. We will look the other way. That is what we offer. As long as you do not give us a reason to look your way, we will not.
And in that case, that also allows us to focus more on not just being militarized here, but instead ensuring all the people here get everything they can. Be a change of efforts, but easy enough to do.
Raphael shrugs. Of course, if you do make yourself quite visible, and if we get a direct order, yes, there might be problems.
We are not stupid. We will not bring ourselves up on the main radar.
Good. Discretion is the more honorable part of valor, after all.
So Sister Alina looks over. I'm also afraid, Iris, that I will not be able to. I have no interest in staying here now. Now that since change has been met, I feel my divine intervention has been completed. I will be departing back to my shrine as soon as it's safe again. Iris just gives a nod to that. I'll be quite interested to come to a meeting as well, Raphael. When the time comes, of course. Right now, the district is probably going to have a lot of efforts it needs fixing.
Raphael nods. Any effort you can make to aid the people in the district and to restore order will be greatly appreciated. Every individual with considerable power and pull inside the people's minds and hearts will be brought in for a council meeting at some point. I am sure the new Lord Mayor Lorral wants to personally meet with every mover and shaker in the district.
Then I hope to see him there. Will I require better attire when meeting the new Lord Mayor?
I do not think so. I do not think so. Lorral is not much for formality. Although he did mumble something about better attire when he returned.
Returned?
He shakes his head. Never mind that. Things happened, it was confusing. Enough said.
Politics is always confusing, darling.
Raphael smiles. Aren't they just?
Anyway, it looks like I have a few dozen men to speak to.
He nods. I shall leave you to it then. Lady Bronzebane, I do hope to see you as a friend in the future as well, and thank you for all the assistance. We are indeed very grateful.
I hope it was not a mistake on our part, and I hope you do keep up to your word.
Likewise.
Rithralinde gestures for you to follow.
Mm-hmm.
Seems like she's leaving as well. What fate did you put before all those inside the district hall then?
Raphael sort of quirks an eyebrow. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Well, if you attacked him in his domain, some casualties had to be a case.
Oh, most definitely. The regional commanders. Well, most of them, well, if they didn't die, they are now thrown into prison.
I see.
Regrettably, coups are always deadly affairs. But we minimized bloodshed as much as we could. No executions has been enacted, so to speak.
Only time will tell if this new government actually enacts change or not, though.
Indeed so.
I will see you around. I need to see if there's any more cultists that need obliterating.
He nods. We plan to move against the cultists rather soon. If you have any information on them, I bid you come to the manor house of Zoe White, perhaps in the evening, to discuss this.
We shall see.
Oh, Raphael will also leave. And then head back to the Lord Mayor mountain home, or whatever.
Meanwhile, so Laurel?
Yes.
You got a lot of paperwork?
Yeah.
Someone arrives.
I'm always currently working on what to say, basically.
Oh no, not him.
Fight. I'm in my store right now. I can blow this entire thing up. Oh. Alright, he knocks on the door, I assume.
Yep,
It sort of has the closed sign on it. It goes to open the door. Look out.
Be careful.
You. As he
Hello.
sort of
Hello.
his, weapons.
Hello, new Lord Mayor.
How did you escape?
The guards just couldn't keep themselves to keep me inside. Though that might have been because of my efforts personally. Anyway, How are you doing today?
He's here to brown nose.
Pillow biter.
Who steps out? He's eyeing this guy. Says, what do you want?
What do I want? You wound me, sir. You think I'm asking this stuff of you? Our new lord? I am simply proposing my services since you are the new Lord Mayor. I have had much time round the courtly circles. I know what I'm doing when it's speaking to dignitaries and foreign diplomats.
Manaki, this is where I go. No, what do you want? Such a liar.
Sort of eyes him suspiciously.
Would you mind if I come in?
Says, not here. Follow me. He'll basically just walk in. Rithralinde's house.
Really?
A little dark as he does so.
A new home of yours? Slightly bigger.
Why
This all of this district is mine, fool!
Why
Yeah.
why didn't you go to Zoe's house?
Because Zoe's there.
So-
He needs someone like Rithralinde right now. Someone will strong who are not going to be taken in by this guy's magic.
Mm.
Wow. Oh, yeah, my will's pretty high.
In here.
Yeah,
Says that.
Riff
Oh,
will walk into the same room. And
And sold me out in my home.
Riff chuckles and says, maybe you should move into somewhere guarded.
What? I wish no ill harm to anyone. I am just proposing my services to you.
And yet-
What is he wearing? What's he got with him?
He seems to be wearing fine courtier's clothes.
Because we kind of took his stuff.
Other than that, he really doesn't have much on him, from what you could tell.
Riff will say, well, you managed to get out of prison and sort out our new lord. I don't particularly...
A prison is hardly a place for a nobleman, wouldn't you say?
I think our new Lord Mayor could strip you of that title.
My family still retains it, however.
Oh, you're such an asshole. Like,
And
that is no place for me.
Is he a half elf by chance?
Is he?
Is he a half-elf? That's like... Yes.
Are you just saying that?
Riff scowls and says, well, I cannot say for your family, but I do believe you have fallen from grace. And seeking out the new Lord Mayor and asking for favours and...
I'm hardly asking for a favour. I'm offering my services.
What can you do?
I am a diplomat, an emissary. I handle many affairs when it comes to foreign dignitaries and, well, people which the Lord sometimes either does not want to speak to or does not have the time to speak to.
What do you get out of it?
In return, I get some kind of basic salary or some basic accommodations. It's the regular deal. So it varies from lord to lord. They set what they're willing to give.
Riff chuckles and says, he can have this house, and maybe I can have my own little room and study in the manor that you now possess, instead of this person. Kind of gestures to the emissary.
Lorral, being very citizen, just look at him and says, very well then. Will you follow me to the district hall then? I shall inform the guards of your new position. You are currently to serve me personally, and you have no executive power over any other offices.
Understood.
Dude, we saw him cry.
Well, like Lorral had thrown like a grenade in his face. I mean,
Does
give the man a break.
does
Basically inform everyone that he is basically nobody to them. He's simply a resource.
does,
Raphael gets a wink.
does Laurel want Riff to come with?
He likes you.
Laurel say that she
Who doesn't like
she
Raphael?
can if she wants to, and he would like to hear hope she found what she needed in the library.
She found a lot of stuff. It's going to take her a while to go through it all.
Yes, it's gonna take me ages. But Riff will follow.
Sure. As he's basically sit back in his place, and well, actually, this place is pretty big, right? There's a lot of them. Also, is San Lorraine's wife still here?
Oh, right. Whoo!
She does not seem to be here. None of Sarnoraine's stuff in his bedroom seems to be here anymore.
Oh,
Oh. Did we doom her to death as well?
I don't think it's necessarily death. I think it's just like, yeah, she wakes up and she's like sitting in this fucking fishing house out on some little island. Like, my lady,
fuck
welcome
happened?
to the island. Where am I?
Oh,
Yeah, you were sent by the Empress, so gracious, to see your fishing village.
She
I
was
am
not-
your new humble
she was
butler,
not-
Mr.
She was not
Bollard.
married to him, though.
No, they were just fiancé, actually. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she has the ring, so.
Well, no,
we
she
could
didn't.
keep her as collateral.
Exactly, if you do anything, Lorraine, she gets it.
It's all for the greater good, after all. What is one
Manaki
life
killer.
compared to?
Exactly, what is one life compared to the billions I control? Deploy the weapon.
Ice golems deploy.
If you wish to use the north side map for the actual main district hall, it's available for you. But
And Laurel will then also go and basically go down there and make the announcement. He will say, that he is, first he'll sort of excuse himself and say that if this is an inconvenience, then he's very sorry.
Raphael glares at him.
Then he will tell them that sort of, some of you may know me. My name is Laurel Arkenbrak, and you may be confused as to why I'm talking to you all in this manner. However, yesterday something happened at the Lord's Manor.
Gosh.
What?
We bring up the freaking metal beasts?
It enhances the speech.
Oh, okay.
it transmits it to the city.
I'm not in there.
And, well, it seems that the old Lord Mayor San Lorraine has been deposed and banished by the Empress herself. I, Lord Arkenbrak, has been placed as Lord Mayor in his stead for the foreseeable future. I will hereby commend that any plans or actions taken against the citizens of this pure city, this district, will not be carried out. The citizens should no longer fear the guard. The guard need not fear the citizens. The Northside Alliance will still hold its power. The citizens are still banded together to keep society safe. The plague will be eradicated under this new rule. That is a top priority. Besides that, the kidnappings and cultist actions cannot be tolerated. Such an abomination to the peace we have created, and so we will also strike down upon these cultists, free as many as we can, and make sure that no one else is taken. More information will follow soon, when new laws and rules have been put in place. Take heart. In the year to come, things will become much, much better. Thank you. I was basically stopped speaking.
And Velador rises from his position.
Frowning slightly, not sure if that was good or bad.
Riff smiles
He
at
moves.
that.
He moves aside. Jew sits down.
Not it. Very well then. That was that. He walks over to Malvin's Moonseer. Said Notches, you know this emissary.
Yes.
Is he a good person?
Depends what you mean by a good person. His greed has the best of him a lot of the time, but he does not have a big enough position, and he did not have it before either to be able to get much out of it.
Do you see keeping him being an asset?
It could be an asset, it could be a problem.
Problem
It really
where-
depends on what he's thinking right now.
So we will, while you two talk, go up to him. I don't know if you two are... When you're done talking, I'll do this.
Oh, sure.
Are you done talking?
Yeah, sure.
Ah, good lady. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. So, what is your angle in all this? Last time I saw you, you tried to kill us.
Well,
And have a lot of innocent people killed.
a lot of innocent people killed? What are you talking about?
I'm talking about all those guards that were to be beheaded.
That was not my decision.
Well, you supported it.
I did what was the best. I did what was the best for San Lorraine. It is what he asked me to do.
So, if I were to tell you to kill a little child, would you do it?
You are not the Lord Mayor.
If I were?
Then I would follow your orders to the word.
You're sick.
Loyal, maybe, and sick. No choice.
You're only loyal as to who's saying it to you. As soon as if Lorral is to lose his position, you would stab him in the back, wouldn't you?
I don't know about stabbing him in the back, but I wouldn't take his orders anymore.
You're a monster.
Why, thank you.
My pleasure. Don't you hurt anyone or else.
Well, I can't. My master hasn't told me to.
Gives him a mean look.
He has like a vicious grin.
Ah, it's too bad she can't, give
Can't
him...
hurt people.
No, well, just a slap. But, she is a lady, so I guess her eye says, basically goes, I would slap you in the face.
Oh, this gentleman says behave.
Well, she's not doing, she just...
Oh, he's saying to him.
Yes, sir.
For now, you'll be kept in my service. However, if I become dissatisfied with your behavior, you can be thrown into prison and everything can be taken from you instantly.
It already has, but yes, sir.
So, are you gonna serve Lorral with loyalty?
Well, of course.
Aww. What does he get from it?
You think he's being honest?
She nods and just walks away.
Raphael steps up, taps Lord gently on the shoulder.
Sure, oh, sure.
If I may suggest something, looking over to the emissary, speaking low so he can't hear. The man is a snake, no doubt. I doubt he has many redeeming qualities, but perhaps something to put him to the test. We found a strange woman from a faraway land in the prison. Thrown there because, well, apparently she spilled soup or some such over the Lord Mayor's fiancée. If this man thinks himself as an emissary, have him talk to her, find out what she wants, and report back.
Oh, this is a good idea. Go and instruct the Dolores. Then this is your mission. And there is a little woman in the prison, or emissary, what's her name? Find out
Lady Minx.
who she is and what she wants and what her agenda is. If she has any secrets that she can part with, make sure to get them as well. You will not do so in a forceful way, as you have no authority to do so. Simply speak to her.
I have already had long conversations with her. Went back before the Lord Mayor threw her into a prison.
Very well. You know already the answers to these questions, then.
Well, who she is she is a... Well, in herself, she is just a courtier, but to a rather powerful noble, quite far past the crown of the world. I can't remember exactly what the place she was from was called, but it was quite far, quite a strange set of culture. From the Eastern Empires, I believe. She was here on diplomatic business. Most notably, she was going between the districts, organising trade. She herself, she didn't seem to have many secrets I could pry out of her. The most I could is the fact that some of the nations are looking for ways to trade black powder, which is not something they have easy access to due to embargoes by one of the other nations.
Most times, I suppose, things could make some of that.
I can of course speak to her again if you have specific questions.
But, go speak to her, see if she has changed her mind over something, or if there's anything we can do to help her in her search or mission. Anything that could bring some business and some, work to the area will really be appreciated.
Very well, I will do my best. Do I have permission to leave?
Also, not. Yes.
Before he leaves, Rith will put a invisible arcane mark on him.
That's touch.
Is it touch?
You can touch him.
You can touch him.
In that case, she'll walk up, put her hands on his shoulder, and give a smile as she then walks back. Doesn't say a word.
What a terrible man.
Not yes. Feels said a snake.
Indeed. Even though a snake would still take care of its young. I don't like him.
Bullshit, she said.